I hear you've shifted from local collaborations. You now want to tap into continental artists. And the question would be, what sparked that move?
Here in Uganda, I've collaborated with so many artists, but you have to accept that even if we are Ugandans, we're doing the same thing, still it stops here. So if you want to cross borders, you have to work with different artists from different countries if you want to be known in their countries. You understand? So I was like, yeah, let me work with some local artists, but still I need some artists from abroad because I need to push my sound up there. Yeah, that's the reason.
So have you been able to get some?
Yeah, on the African album we managed to get a remix of Commander with Scales and Wanda Banton.
Nice.
And then from Tanzania I have a collab with Jinako.
Yeah.
And Mavokali from Tanzania. And on Katarina, yeah, I worked with Ibra from Konde Gang. So I'm trying to penetrate in the East African market. Yeah.
Nice. Now, which track on the album feels more personal to you and why?
It's African Boy. It's it speaks my story. I was talking about me and those hustlers out there, who are trying to hustle to earn a living. And most of the African kids, that's how they struggle. Some have managed to make it through school. Some haven't, some are still struggling, some have gone abroad to hustle bakadama. So that's the story. Wait up here, you have to fight for your own, for yourself. And that's the African Boy track. I was talking about my life. Yeah, man.
In some interviews you've stated that you want to be one of the top East African artists. And the question would be, what is your strategy? What would be your strategy to be among the top in East Africa?
Yeah, collaborating with the best in the East African game. And that one I've managed to do it. Though I'm still trying to get more collabos from the biggest in the game. I would like to work with the Bien, Harmonize, Diamond. Yeah. Second, you have to do media tours. You don't just sit home and you think everything will just be okay, will just push itself. You have to you have to get out of the comfort zone. You have to fly to those countries. You have to to make some media tours there. You have you have to study the market. You understand? That's how business operates. You can't run a business in a country you've never been to, in a country you've never made research about, and you think that everything will be just smooth. So some of the strategies is collaborating with them, going there, doing media tours, doing performances. Even if I'm paid little money, I don't care. I don't care being an upcoming in the East African market.
I like that attitude.
I don't care. I don't care. As long as I get what I want.
I like that.
Yeah.
Strategy is already there.
Yeah.
So how has your sound evolved from Obubadi to African Boy?
In life, there must be growth. Though some people are asking Bamboo Zanga, tukuvide mungo Obubadi. It's like eating the same food every day. You get tired of it. So you must be versatile. You must change sound. You must change style. For the people to still love you. Otherwise, it will become monotonous. People will be like, we used to eat sound, same things every time. So I love growth and I love challenging myself every time. I want to be a new John Blaq every day. That's why I try to change the sound, the style, and everything. They don't play them hip hop and play them reggae, dance solo, kadongo, come everywhere because I am an artist. I have to express myself. Yeah.
Nice. Did you experience any challenges while putting this project African Boy together? Is there any particular song that you almost gave up on?
Not really. Actually, me, I was just doing it for fun.
Yeah.
Because I write songs every day. I can write like 10 songs. So I was just like, I was, nganda baba imbi were releasing albums I'm stressing. It didn't stress me.
Yeah.
The only part stressing me is the promotion side, the promotion part, because you have to invest in money. But this one is just time and brain, and that's a simple thing for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What has been your biggest lesson as an artist? At least you've been here for some good years. I'm sure there have been lessons that you've learned over time. What's that one lesson you've learned?
Yeah, as long as people have supported you as an artist, you don't have to demand a lot from them, and don't expect a lot from the fans. Otherwise, you go crazy, you'll be depressed and stuff. As long as you know that they can pay their money to come and attend your shows, they also have their own problems.
Yeah.
But sometimes they're not appreciating me. I have done this and this and that. Bro, be okay where you are as long as they have supported you. But the life has changed. Don't expect a lot from the fans.
Yeah.
That's what I've learned.
Now, this notion of concerts flopping, what do you think is making concerts fail? That someone puts a show together and you think, oh, they have made some money, only for them to tell you, man, things failed. I didn't make any money, or people actually didn't turn up.
Yeah, sometimes there is that part we ignore. Reality. Sometimes we just want to prove to each other, to ourselves as artists in the industry, that because someone has put up a concert, I also have to show them that I can also pull up a concert.
Oyagala okakasa.
Oyagala okakasa nti olwokuba gundi ateeseyo naye kanteekeyo, olwokuba gundi ateeseyo naye kanteekeyo. Ne twerabira nti we are singing for the fans out there. Tukyerabira ne tutandika okweprovinga ffe mu kasaako ka industry. That's where the problem is coming from. Otherwise, if it wasn't, proving to each other okweragako, omuntu buli omu yandibadde wano waliwo venue esobola okumala buli muyimbi waliwo ow'ennyimba 3 alina venue gy'ayinza okugendako, ow'ennyimba 10 alina venue gy'ayinza okugendako, owe15 alina nnyimba 2 naye nga alina hit 4 era naye alina venue gy'asobola okugendako. But everyone is just rushing to that one venue just to prove to each other that I can pay that money
Lugogo or Serena
for the venue. Yeah, I can pay that money for the venue, I can do this and this, but at the end of the day, funds, you don't have funds. The money won't fill up the stadium. It's the funds.
So that is the reality check. You can think you have funds for Lugogo until it dawns on you.
Abasinga baba bakimanyi nti bawagizi baba tebannawera naye sako gye tubeeramu eno, just trying to prove each other nti you've bought a car, at least I can also rent one to show you that I have a car. You understand? So just tuli mu industry mwe tuzannyira mwe tweragirako, but out there bamanya amazima nti wano sobola kugendawo. Like me, I'll be honest with you, if I get an opportunity to put up a concert,
would you put it in Lugogo?
No, not even Serena. As I told you, I love growth. My first concert was, at Freedom City.
Yeah.
So now, ndabanga wenteka ku Africana bunch tambuza bulungi. No rush, because I'm here for a good time, and I've been here for some good time. No rush. And my fans are there, I'm growing with them. Now bafuna ku sente mpola. So kati awo kigata in 15 years, but fans bange banatandika na in 2019 abali basoma abamu batandika okukola, they can afford Serena. But right now I cannot call my fans to Serena. The biggest numbers, the biggest number of my fans are still youths who are still struggling to earn a living. So kati ate ngenda ku Serena nenfuna table 3 kuba kuswala. So it's all about sitting down and analyze things.
What advice would you give artists that put themselves under a lot of pressure in the name of okukakasa? And Tusa, I also need to put it at this place. What advice would you give them, at least from your own lessons and experiences?
Yeah, you shouldn't put yourself on pressure. Go slow. Kamu gwe muganda okitegera ate era ngo ndabazina engalo zonna tesobola kwenkana. Waliwo abatusingako bakabejja abaddako. When you accept that, kikuyamba obutakola nsobi. Toyina abagamba nti engatto osobola ojjambala omugamba that's not my size. Not my size. Naye oli asobola ojjambala nga temutuuka nemukuba ekigo. So go slow, no pressure. Okitegeera.
Nice. 2 more questions. How many songs are on this album, and which song is your favorite?
They are all, I love all of them, to be honest. You don't know Luba Lukoze? Well and good. Yeah, album nyimba 15. Yeah, 15 tracks.
15 tracks.
Yeah.
15 track album.
Yeah.
I like omusajja agamba some gambles are not worth it, especially for events. Obotaddemu sente kitiibwa kyo nakyo kitadde ku gundi.
Yeah. Unless when someone is nakuteka musete n'agamba nti tesawo naye era still nga brand eriwa nti sometimes it's not even about money. after paying for the venue and everything, okama naye wanajja kati notandika okusomba obubaasi nozeegayirira abantu
the approach y'obubaasi olowooza because someone will say obubaasi it's numbers translating into cash.
As long as they are transporting themselves and as long as they are doing it for the love, not you forcing them, because there is forcing them. Ochitegera nogenda no parking somewhere no parking byampaka no baganja bani transport yabazi. So what's that? As long as they are doing it for the love.
We have reached that level.
According to what I see,
yeah.
Ndowooza n'abatakyagala agamba singa mukama nyamba ne bajja bujja tujja bayingiza ndowooza abuuza n'okubuuza abayita tebaagala kuyingira ku bwereere. So
logogeeyo mayesayizi zammwe Black mumuwulidde. Anyways, if you are tuned in, it's good having your company. It is exactly 15 minutes to the top of the hour. We're going to take a short commercial breather, but also need to send a special mention. This is for Gaga Events. They offer sound, lighting, screens, stage, and DJ services. You can get in touch with them on 702-659346 or 0786-999-999-360. The other time we had DJ Jeff, who is their resident DJ, who was in the turntables, standing in for Ivan, and I think he also did a very good job. Yeah,